Yeah, you're
Oh,
going
shit.
first. You better get your shit ready now as I'm doing shit. He's going to be talking about zombies, and his topic name is Zombies Don't Attack Me for a Reason, because he does not have a brain. As you can see, he's not fucking prepared.
Pass. I'm just kidding. Okay. So,
Family Feud.
fuck you. All right. So we all know what time of year it is. The year of time, or as we call
Year of time.
Year. My favorite year. Yes.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
So yeah, everyone knows Halloween is upon us, and with it comes, every horror games, horror movies, and one of the genres in horror that always fascinates us, and always we get oversaturated with it a lot, happens to be like zombie culture, zombie horror, zombie stuff. We just love our zombie games, love our zombie movies, and every year there's always a game with zombies in it. Although I will say, Cloudy, Wiz, you guys are any game specifically that came out this year with zombies in it? Like, cause that's what I noticed. There wasn't that much.
Was it World War Z? Was that released this year? I forgot.
That was released this year, but that's a movie. See, that's the thing.
No,
but,
that's
No, the video game. The video game.
No, but it's based off a movie. But I know.
What do you mean that counts?
It still counts.
Yeah, it does.
All right. You know, here's the email. Let me just ask Google. Well, let's see what happens.
Zombie games came out this year. Yeah. Honestly, there weren't any big ones that came out.
I swear there were big ones. There has to be.
I feel like there was, but there isn't.
Well, there's technically Daymare 1998, but that's like a B grade title.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Big.
I'm trying to think of like big ones. I don't know. Yeah, there is none this year besides like.
Yeah, which is one of the weirdest because almost every other year there's been a zombie-based game. There's been, I mean, let's face it. There's always been some. There's either like Dying Light. There's fucking Left 4 Dead, but those ones are very old. Those are very old. There's hell in VR. There's like Arizona Sunshine. There's Resident Evil, the Resident Evil remastered.
No Room in Hell.
Yeah, there's always been a zombie-based game every year. This year, not so much, except for like you said, World War Z.
Boring.
World War Z.
The market's been oversaturated.
Exactly.
It's been overdone
exactly.
so many times.
And the reason is we were fascinated by it. A lot of us loved zombie games. A lot of us loved zombie movies and stuff because it's going over that little thing like, whoa, what the fuck are zombies? They're us, but they're not because
it's our curiosity for something.
Exactly, of the unknown and everything. One other thing, holy shit, zombies are one of the best like enemies to just use in any shooter or any kind of survival kind of game because one, they're like humans, but they're not. They're just brainless killing machines. So you don't need to have any story behind it, like what motivates them or anything. No, they're just brainless monsters that want to eat your brains.
Exactly.
And it's easier for us.
Nothing.
What the? Oh. When you do your podcast, as someone walks in on you. But yeah, they're just brainless killing machines, and they just target whoever. You don't need a direction, you don't need a story, you don't need anyone, you don't need you don't need an overcomplicated story to tell you zombies equal bad, kill. No, it's just, and suddenly zombies, and there you go. There's your plot.
Yep.
It's the same for any movie, same for any book. Hell, like fucking Dawn of the Dead, original. What was it? Like one of the first kind of big movies that involved zombies.
Yeah.
It didn't give you any explanation. Didn't tell you how it happened. It just all of a sudden zombies.
Yep.
Like simple premise. I love the idea. And I'm still a big zombie fan, no matter what. Like, I will say though, one of the coolest things I love in zombie movies is when they explain what happens. You start seeing because you kind of assume like maybe there was one zombie out there somewhere, and then he just happened to bite one person, another person gets bitten, another person. I want to see that. I want to see the buildup.
Yeah.
I get tired of the movies that suddenly zombies everywhere.
Like
you do know that that's not how disease works, right?
Works.
I mean, it depends on how they make the zombies, the virus or whatever the hell it is.
More violent, probably, but the fact that
Yeah.
it spreads so quickly, even though the United States is quite a large country, it's like the third largest in the world, it doesn't make sense, because even if you have superhuman capabilities, you wouldn't be able to cross the United States in such a short amount of time.
Yeah. Now again, it all depends on the method of which it travels. If it's an airborne, if it's a virus, if it's actually like a bacteria or virus, how does it travel? Does it airborne?
No. Majority of them is spread through contact usually.
Yeah, exactly. Most of the time it's contact based. There are some genres that literally do it. It's in the air and everyone's already infected.
I mean, it depends on like the version of it. The only version that seems about approximate where I could definitely see it spread hilariously fucking fast because of how broken it is 28 days to 28 weeks later.
Yeah, that was about to say that one.
Busted.
That one was like
you straight any contact from any blood contaminated source of weight,
tissue,
like
even like teardrops or anything, like anything, any bodily fluids, you're a zombie.
Well, I mean, infected.
Infected, yeah, they didn't call it zombie.
But they're not zombies, though. They're not zombies, though. They're technically zombies, but they're not. Well, like, now we need to argue.
Now we need to go about that. I was about to say, all those movies.
If you have a large lack of brain function or your primal instincts are what take over, that can constitute a zombie. And also, if you have no heartbeat, your flesh is partially rotten, and you're just moving around to move around somehow and are undead, you are a zombie. So technically, being diseased but still heart beating, still alive, is technically still a zombie.
Oh wait, isn't it like for 28 days? Isn't it like some weird rabbit form of rabies and shit?
Yeah, they're called infected. That's why they're not like. The only reason why is because unlike normal zombies, these guys have some sort of intelligence. It's not exactly inherent, but it's there.
Yeah, it has a trait. It actually has, just like in Last of Us. They're technically not zombies. They're basically just parasite fungus that taking over the brains of the host.
That's why I'm saying there's like two interchangeable criteria for what a zombie is, and you could probably get the definition of it up.
Yeah, but that's when you're starting to like split some hairs, because in the end it's still the same thing. Mindless killing machine, doesn't really think. You don't need to try to negotiate with it. You don't need to try to understand it. No, you just understand it's brainless. It runs on either instinct or whatever, and it just wants to harm.
That depends on the genre as well, because
also, the one other big factor is if it bites you or something, or if it attacks you, or you suffer damage from it, you're more than likely going to be coming.
Yep.
That's the other big thing.
I'm just saying, because some video games and media are from the point of view of a zombie, and they're not necessarily unintelligent. They're just undead.
There are some zombies that are basically actually smart. Like, fuck it, World of Warcraft has The Forsaken, a couple of other games like do that, where you're, some games where you play as a zombie, but you're not actually brain dead. Yeah.
Brain dead, yeah.
Fucking, that was it. I still like the
Stubbs the zombie or something.
Yeah, like there you go, like Stubbs. That's what I was trying to remember. Stubbs.
Even then, Stubbs is a little fucking like magic like zombie launch.
Yeah.
It's just like I'm able to like, I don't know, consume brains and control humans with like your hand. That's some magic shit we're talking about. And even then, what type of zombies are you even like talking about? Because like the problem with zombies is the amount of zombie types. You got like your classic Romeros, you got your Resident Evil bioweapons, and you got like Left 4 Dead, I don't even fucking care anymore, Cold Flu, Infected from 28 days to weeks later, fucking whatever the goddamn hell.
Exactly, there's so many of them.
Left 4 Dead specialized weird ass like body type specific.
That never will
the
make
mutations.
Sense.
Yeah, the mutation that came out of nowhere. Oh my god. But yeah, that just goes to show like zombie culture has just changed. They're not zombies anymore, they're infected. They're either turned into bioweapons, or they're not even zombies, they're just like fungus people. It's just
dude.
Fucking what was it called? well, they're even trying to change. They're even some shows, some videos, some movies, and some stuff don't even want to call them zombies anymore. They'd rather call them
fucking walkers, like that.
Oh, there you go, walkers.
Like, I'll never let that fucking meme go.
Walkers.
It's because like remember the Walking Dead universe takes place in a world where
zombie culture didn't exist.
Yeah, zombie culture didn't exist, and I buy it, but I also fucking don't buy it.
Yeah.
You gotta admit, someone had to have thought of zombies.
Someone had the thought of it. So,
Yeah,
so the fact that they had to go like, yeah, it didn't never happen.
No, because even if zombie culture didn't exist, the word would still exist to describe.
Still would technically
like
an
adjective.
A brain dead.
Well, yeah. Well, also like the idea of the zombie comes from like African culture, with voodoo, and that's also another form of zombie. We also forgot the list.
I forgot about that one. Yeah,
that's the original zombie. It's supposed to be slaves or whatever the hell.
Yeah, there's also the fact that what was that game that the guy actually went to Africa and there was a lot of zombies everywhere and people shit on it.
You're talking about Resident Evil?
No. Well, probably. I'm not sure.
A game or movie?
I just know for a fact there's a game out there where a guy went to Africa and all the zombies were black.
Oh, yeah, that's Resident Evil.
That's Resident Evil 5. That's completely different.
Yeah, but yeah, that's more like the T virus. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you listen, like I said, it fits the criteria of what a zombie is.
No, it does. It's just that's the manufacturer.
Yeah.
That Resident Evil has been doing. Which the parasite thing.
That's the formula for them.
But yeah, you see all this shit coming, and everyone does. I mean, we all love it. We all still love it. Oh, like Zombieland 2, which I need to go see before the end of this week.
Yeah, big same.
I need to go see that one later. But yeah, you always will have some form of zombie media, something in culture here. I mean, there's that one classic game that everyone loves, and what's it called? Who here has ever gotten a chance to play Humans vs Zombies?
No.
In college at all? You never. Or whatever the fuck. What the fuck is it called? Yeah, HVZ. Some colleges actually have it, where you can join up. You have a giant. Everyone organizes a day. You have the Humans vs Zombies. Teams.
No.
Never. Man. Damn. See, I tried it once. That shit is a lot of fun, especially if you have a campus that is open to it and lets you go around the campus and everything. That shit is so. It could take a full day to even complete one. Or actually, it could just take days to complete so many tasks. But again, that's what I mean. Zombie culture, that kind of stuff. You get into it in your games. You get into your movies. Yeah. And I just always found it fascinating. The problem is, in the past couple of years, it was everywhere. Every single goddamn thing.
Yeah.
So much so that anyone here watch Angry Joe?
Oh yeah. You mean the classic joke? The
classic joke. Yeah, his classic. You want to play a zombie game? Oh,
jeez.
Yeah, that's. I think it was last year when he finally cemented it into an actual ongoing joke, because it happened again last year with so many zombie jokes or so many zombie games that this year I think people got the hint. That's why you don't see that many zombie games and not that many zombie movies.
Pretty much. That's mainly the reason.
Yeah. So I'm thinking this year we'll see a die down in terms of zombie games, but next year maybe they'll come back. Still, that's my little take on it. I just always loved the whole zombie culture. I love the whole idea of the brainless dead coming back from either hell.
Just fucking ignore me.
Eat your brains. I'll eat your brains, I swear.
Yeah. Just use it for sustenance. Hopefully, you'll get better.
Fuck. But yeah, either coming back from hell, just coming back from a curse, getting raised because some idiot couldn't read the what's it called, the Book of the Dead properly. Yeah.
Are you guys talking about the fucking
Evil Dead? Yeah, Evil Dead.
Oh no, I thought you were talking about Overcooked 2, the Unbread.
Oh no.
No.
I'm literally talking about the Evil Dead series where he, well, Army of Darkness specifically, where he couldn't read the goddamn book right, and he raised his head.
Rana!
Oh my god, that's why I love that movie so much. I gotta finish watching the actual series that came out for that shit.
The TV series?
Yeah.
I heard it was really good.
It was actually really good. I need to finish one. I've fallen behind on so many things. But anyway, that's my take, and that's my story on zombies. And for Halloween, if I wasn't too lazy, it'd probably be some zombie thing or something.
What do you mean by zombie thing?
And probably just dress up as a zombie or something. I don't know.
I don't know. Like the problem with like zombie, like dressing up as a zombie has always been like a very like, in my opinion, I always thought it was kind of strange. It's like why would you wanna dress up as a zombie?
Just undead version of yourself. That's all.
That's kind of lame, you know.
Wow, you're lame.
Wow.
I guess I really am lame.
You want to dress up as what?
An anime girl.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Well, I mean, you want to put in extra work. I mean, that's you.